Hey everyone, it's me, Miss Beautiful, and this evening, what I want to do for you guys is make a Halloween makeup look, and then tomorrow I'll do a fall look for the season of fall. You ready? Alright, let's get into it. So, first, what I normally always do is I apply tape to my eye. So I can get a perfect cat eye. And it really works. It definitely helps out when you put tape on the corner because it helps keep your eyeshadow neat. And now I'm going to do, let's see. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do my NYX Mysterious Pet Towels. And I'm going to apply see. I'm going to apply when you pick makeup, you gotta make sure you pick the right one. So let's go with um, let's go with a darker neutral color for this look. So I'm gonna start with my tangy orange look. Do it on both sides. And then add a little bit of darkness on the increase to definitely give it the wing look. And after I do that, I'm gonna go into my NYX makeup palette and apply some black eyeshadow to the increase. Then we're gonna smooth it out both sides. Add a little bit more on the corners. Then I'm gonna go back in with my Huda Beauty shades, and I'm going to add a nice dark burgundy on top of the black, both sides. Make sure you blend it in. Make sure you definitely want to blend it in. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to add, let's see, you definitely, when you do smoky and dramatic eyes, you definitely don't want to overly do it. You want to make sure both sides have a great amount of dark, both sides. Now I'm gonna go back in and add some more of the orange to give it that pumpkin and bronzy look. Boom. And then after that, going to, whoops, sorry about that, I just fell. Okay, so then after that, I'm going to add my black eyeliner and go across my eye. Do it on both sides. Make sure when you do your line, make sure you do it thick enough so that it, gives you that dramatic effect. And then go back over with maybe one more shade of darkness. Black, not darkness, a little black. Because we're doing a Halloween look. So you definitely want to go a little bit more into detail with it. But not too dark because you don't want your eyes to look small. So but if you have big eyes and you know that you can put a good amount of eyeshadow on your eyes, then your eyes could definitely stand out because you have big, vibrant, pretty eyes. And then I'm going to take a look at both sides, make sure everything looks good. But I'm going to blend it a little more, make sure everything's good. Check both sides out. Make sure you always clean up the corners so it doesn't look too harsh or too high on the brow. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply, let's see, a brighter color in the center here to make it pop. And then I will blend it once again. Go back into the orange. Then you dab it in. Forgive me, eyeshadow gets all over your face and sometimes by your eyebrows, but no worries, you can clean it up. Okay, so once you do that, go back in with your feathery brush, sorry, not fanny, your feathery brush, and smooth it out. And once again, go with your finger, smooth it out nicely so that when you wear it, your eyes don't look too harsh and not too heavy. But then you're gonna go back in here with the eyebrow, fix that corner, and then a little bit up here, just a little bit, not too much, and then come back down where your eyelid, cover up the eyeshadow that went over, and then you're going to finally, and the fun part, peel off the tape. Boom, boom. Don't worry about the line, that's going to be covered up. But you definitely want to make sure both sides are covered and you don't see any spots or gaps showing in your color, because then it can mess up. So after that, you pull both sides off, take a look, and then we're going to apply our foundation on here and one on the forehead, and then we're going to blend it in. Start it in. 1 second. Take that part out there. You're going to blend it in. I have a hand, so I have to use my hands, guys. You know, definitely gonna be getting the blender soon, so I won't have to worry about, you know, using my hands and then, you know, it going somewhere else where it's not supposed to. But I mean, after I zoom in, get all that in. Clean that up. There we go. Hit the nose. And once you finish your foundation, you definitely want to put a little bit of concealer underneath your eyes. Let me get to that for you guys, so I can show you how I do mine and show you that it definitely is, it helps if you want to cover up bags underneath your eyes and everything. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to use Brightening Creamy Concealer, and it's by, who is it by? Doesn't say who it's, Maybelline, by Maybelline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it right in the end crease, right in the crease here, and you know, just in the corners. Don't want to go all the way down to the end, just basically here. And after you do that, you dab it in, corners to outer the eye. Make sure it blends in. On patch part that's out, needs to be tucked or blended in. And then after that, you look yourself in the mirror, make sure everything looks good. And then if you want, of course, you can always add extra or more. But For me, I try not to because then you don't want to look like a clown. You definitely just want to, look pretty, but, perfect for the occasion. And since it's Halloween, you want to look spooky. You can look spooky, you can look glamorous, you can look all that. And now I'm going to add my eyeliner again, but we're going to make it dark. So, oops. So I'm going to go back underneath the eye. Do it on both sides. Look up. And so when you do your eye, you don't ever want to look up, stare into a screen. You could look up, but it's better for you to look at your camera or your mirror if you're doing it yourself. So, and then I'm going to make it darker because remember this is a Halloween theme. And since Halloween's not really happening, so I decided to do a look that I would wear with the outfit I was going to wear this year. So, look up. Now, as you can see, I went an inch higher up on one side. So let me go back in and fix that. So I'm gonna go back just to fix that corner, because whenever you do your makeup, you don't want it to be too high but too low either. So I'm gonna go back in and grab my brush. Grab my brush and just fill it in again, because my brush already has eyeshadow still on it. But make sure the thing stays attached to where your corner of your eye is. And then I got the other side. And then you untape it again. But now this time, I gotta clean it up a little bit. So I'm gonna fix it as much as I can. Okay, hold on.